Hey y'all, I'm Chas and I want to welcome y'all to Heritage Acres Homestead. Here you're going to find my family. We've been at this lifestyle for well over 20 years now, and we want to strive to please the Lord with everything that we say and do. We try to make the most out of what we've been given, and we'd like to invite you to come along and join us on this journey.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Heritage Acres Homestead. I'm Chas, and I know it's a different space that I'm coming to you from today because I'm sitting on my porch and just soaking up this beauty. I I tell you, we have such lovely springs, but sadly it turns to summer pretty quickly around here. So when we have that window of just beautiful weather, you just can't help it. You just want to be a part of it, as much as possible till it gets till you're sweltering and can't stand yourself outside. But today is not that day. Today is gorgeous. And because I've already done most of my filming to show you what I wanted to show you this week, which is the sourdough tortillas, I thought I would just talk to you about it while I'm sitting out here. This morning, garden fingernail manicure. That's what I call it, garden and manicure. But so y'all know how I feel about sourdough. I love it. I just want to use it all the time and just enjoy it so much. But of course, sourdough does take a little bit of forethought before you make something. But see, I think that's what we've gotten out of the habit of, is the fact that we don't think about what we need to do before we need to do it. It's always like, okay, I gotta do this right now. I need this right now. And then when we can't get it that minute, then we resort to what's easy and quick and convenient. And so I think that's the beauty of the slow food movement that seems to be happening. We want to bring back that slow food because most of the time a slow food is going to be a nourishing food. And of course, same with sourdough. Sourdough is a slow food, absolutely. It's not a hard food. It's not, it's not necessarily one that's going to take you a long time to do. It's just a long time to prep. Hands-off prep, though. So last night, and this is not super long term, so let me just give you a quick rundown. So last night, and I'll show the video here. Last night I started our sourdough tortillas. Now, this is a recipe that I started using, I think, around 15 years ago. And there's a lot of recipes out there, y'all, a whole lot. So don't think that I think I'm got the only one. This is just what I use. And it's a whole wheat sourdough. So I want to use whole wheat when I can. But I'll tell you right now, whole wheat by itself without, sorry, I got an itch on my ankle. Oh, it's the cat. She's licking my ankle, crazy thing. So sourdough, whole wheat by itself can be very, very dense. And a lot of times that's why you see a recipe say so much whole wheat and so much all-purpose, or so much bread flour or whatever, because that 100% whole wheat usually produces a very dense loaf or product, whatever it is you're wanting to make. But here's one of the big tickets. Because of sourdough, because we are taking our fat and our sourdough starter and and a liquid too, and soaking it overnight with this 100% whole wheat, freshly ground wheat, it has a chance to absorb into that wheat, into that your recipe, and saturate it and start to break it down, start to make it more digestible for us to eat. So you're getting the long fermentation of the sourdough. Now this one's only 8 to 10 hours, so it's not super long, but it's still a fermentation period. You're getting that, and it's using that time to work on your whole wheat. So that's I'm not a scientific person. Y'all know this. I'm just sharing with you what I know and what I do. Now, there are many ancient grains out there that are going to be even better for you, like einkorn and spelt and stuff like that. But if you're dipping your toes into whole wheat and freshly ground wheat, this is a great recipe to start because it's so tasty. And you can freeze them. You can make these, like what I'm gonna do after I get done with all this, and get to go back in here and finish up everything, because y'all know me, I got my hands doing all sorts of things all the time. So I made with the stuff I got to do this morning. Then I came out here and planted some things in a planter, and now I'm filming this, talking to y'all, and I go back in. It's just, I'm everywhere. But I'm gonna finish what we didn't eat for breakfast, and I'm gonna wrap those some of those tortillas into some, I lost my train of thought, some breakfast burritos or breakfast tacos for Shannon to stick in his lunch. And that will be a blessing to him and a blessing to me, because I'll know that he's having something good for his gut and good for him, that it's filling and can be put in his lunch. And that's always a great thing too. Of course, y'all know sourdough it's got probiotics in it. It's going, this cat, I wish, it is licking my toes. I don't know. I took a bath, but I don't know what is interesting about my toes. Anyways, it's got probiotic. It's gut healthy for you. It is, y'all, I love sourdough. And if you didn't know, if you've not started the sourdough journey, then why don't you go to my website, get yourself quit now, she's biting. Get yourself a sourdough starter and join in the sourdough revolution with me. I would love to see you, and using Paul Hollywood, and he's like all over the place now. I have people that I know. I've actually sent him out of the country. I've sent him to Italy. I've sent him to Canada. I've sent him all across the United States. What a blessing to be able to share something with so many. So if you're interested in some sourdough, come visit me at my website. I will make sure to link it in the description. So let's make some sourdough tortillas. And our sourdough tortillas have been sitting all night. Oh, yum, that smells so good. And they're whole wheat. So we really wanted to let that whole wheat, get really saturated by the sourdough, and just immerse all through that whole wheat, because that way we're going to have a better product, and it's going to be sour, and it's going to be better for us. So it's been going all night. I think I did it last night about, it was late. It was probably about 11 when I made them, maybe 10:30. And, well, our power went out. I'm thinking it's around 9 this morning. So it's, it's been going a good 10 hours. So I have a cast iron tortilla press right here, whatever kind you have. And you can even use a rolling pin if you don't have a press. I'm going to get a couple of sheets of plastic wrap, and this just helps to keep them from sticking, and it helps to This way you can make them as thin as you want. And there's a lot of ways and a lot of different recipes for sourdough tortillas. But this is one I use, and I really, really like the outcome. So this is a double recipe also. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch off maybe like a golf ball size and roll it up. I'm going to put it on my press, put the second sheet of plastic over it. Ugh, static. And give it a press. You can see there, I'm going to press it again to make it a little bit bigger. And there we go. And this is going to be, if you want them bigger, of course you can go bigger. This is going to be like a soft taco size. I think I'm going to try one more press. See if I can get a little bit thinner. Really get in there. Yeah, that's better. I need.
So now it's just the act of doing. I'm just going to continue making these one after one after one and getting them set aside until my skillet is nice and hot and ready to start frying them off. And all I'm doing is I have a small, I don't have a large griddle. I have a small griddle, cast iron griddle, that I'm going to heat up. And I should have already been doing this, but I didn't. But I'm going to heat that up, and then I'm going to start just browning them. You will see them puff just a little bit. I finally got that going. See, there it is. Turn the camera just a little. But you're going to see the tortilla start to brown and to puff slightly. And then you'll flip it over and do the same thing on the opposite side. You don't want to scorch them. You don't want to let them get, overcooked. But you do like that little bit of, I was saying that I like that little bit of char almost on each of the tortillas, just in little spots. And now we're going to take a cloth. Don't worry, that cloth's just stained. It's not dirty. And then just house them inside the cloth to keep them warm until you're ready to eat. And as you can tell, this doesn't take very long. It's a pretty short process, even with me speeding it up. And remember, I did make a double batch, so I'm purposely doing more. But yeah, it's pretty fast, and if you have extra hands, it would go even faster. So now that I've already pressed all of them, we're going to just cook them one after another and then put them over on a plate with a towel over it to keep them warm. But see how the little bits of brown on each one of them. And then you can see if you're looking closely. See, there we go. It's starting to puff. You want it, it's going to happen. You'll see it puff up just a little bit. And then you can move it on over and pop on your next one. It goes really quickly. And like I said, they're so delicious and such a good addition. They give flavor. Store-bought tortillas are flavorless. These have flavor, and they're so, so good. Like, what I'm going to do here in just a few moments is I'm going to make some eggs, and I'm going to have breakfast tacos. But tonight, tonight we're going to have regular tacos because that was my whole plan. It was just, they smelled so delicious this morning. I decided I needed to make some eggs to go with them. And so that's what I did. And it's such what a sense of accomplishment. Here we are. These are the eggs that we gathered. And now I've made the sourdough starter, and now we've made sourdough tortilla dough, and now we're frying up those tortillas, and we're going to put that together and then spoon over some homemade salsa and make that into breakfast. It's completely homegrown for the most part. Now, honestly, of course, I didn't grow the wheat, but you get the idea. It is nourishment, and it's just satisfying. And because you get the full effects of all the nutrients because it's not been processed out the wazoo, then it will fill you up. So as I finished up these last few tortillas, I decided to go ahead and make some eggs and get me some breakfast because it'd been a much busy morning, and now I'm a little bit hungry. So make sure you season your food. I think that's one thing that I've learned over a lot of studying from professional cooks is home cooks don't season near like they should. So make sure you season your food. Now I'm going over here to get me a plate. I've got me a tortilla, and I'm going to get me some eggs here. I'm going to ladle on a little bit of salsa, season, and enjoy. Oh my gracious, y'all. It's so good that it makes you want to dance.
So I just wanted to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all and how much I just love being able to be a part of your Saturday mornings or whenever you watch this. I enjoy being able to hopefully teach you something or just to encourage you or to just give you a little bit of inspiration to try something new. So I hope that you will come back. I hope that you will enjoy the rest of your day. And I just want to pray God's blessings on you. And thanks again so much for being here. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.